it, fuse it, break it, fix it, trash it, change it, melt, upgrade it, charge it, point it, zoom it, press it, snap it, work it, quick erase it, write it, cut it, paste it, save it, load it, check it, quick rewrite it, plug it, play it, turn it, rip it, drag it, drop it, zip and zip it, touch it, bring it, pay it, watch it, turn it, leave it, stop, format it.
Sun was blinding, breeze on my face, painted lips, smiling reassurance. Her eyes never left me. What was so clear, it washed away the confusion. Cleansed me.
The remission is unexpected.
You saw the scan. I'm better.
Police investigating the kidnapping say it may be connected with another disappearance in October 2002. Oh, that's the little boy who died. Bye now.
Bye. What does it say about Daniel and Zara?
Do you mind? I'm getting to it.
What are you up to?
Oh, I'm just avoiding the gossip.
Makes a change.
They've got no idea.
Yeah, well, they're not going to hear from me.
Well, don't you think that we should warn them?
No, stay out of it. They'll find out soon enough.
So what else did Rob tell you? Oh, it's confidential. I've been sworn to secrecy. Well, Daniel and Zara tracked Izzy down. Details are hazy. And Zara persuaded the kidnapper to hand her over. I mean, that calculated charm done off come in handy.
Anybody actually working today?
Yeah, we were wondering if you'd been able to speak to Zara.
Yeah, she's coming in after lunch. But she has been talking to the police all weekend, so she doesn't need an inquisition, OK?
We ready?
Ready as I'll ever be.
You might even learn something.
Cam conference, I'll be on my mobile. We'll manage.
But Zara saves the day and she'll have earned her bragging rights.
These dreams...
Visions.
The illness has affected your memory, Sam. It's quite natural to want to remember your mother.
I need to go there. The place where she left me.
The radiotherapy is prolonging your life. If you come off now, it'll just be irresponsible.
Is that why you came to tell me I'm not thinking straight?
The tumour has reduced in size.
All of you had me down as a dead man walking. Lucky to see 20, you said.
But it's still there.
I'm better.
What about the seizures?
Left them in the water.
Any decision to come off medication has to be very carefully considered.
No more rays. No more drugs. The other doctor, she said they hampered my life force.
Which other doctor?
The Lichfield Homeopathic Centre takes up an annual charitable subsidy of £4 million. That's a fraction of the funding required by a conventional NHS ward.
Diana Flaxman, senior consultant.
I thought I recognised her. Diana Flaxman and the mill have history.
Our clinic deals with 12,000 patient appointments each year, many of whom feel let down by their GP. We recently hosted the world's leading research conference on homeopathy, attracting 200 experts from 27 countries.
What am I doing here?
A celebrated success story at a time when many NHS hospitals are failing. Different approaches to healing can be combined for the greater good. Only the closed-minded members of our profession stand in the way of progress.
Homeopathy is a menace to public health care practiced by deluded cargo cult doctors who have no place in modern medicine. Now make sure you quote me on that.
Dr. Carter. Back on your feet?
Yes, and treading all over your presentation.
Your contribution has guaranteed some much-needed publicity.
Flaxman Clinic closed down.
Flaxman Clinic is flourishing. I've moved on to bigger things.
Elaine Cassidy. Interesting session. I was intrigued on your course on integrated medicine.
The only one of its kind in the country.
I'm a colleague of Dr. Carter's.
We all have our crosses to bear.
Elaine, do not waste your niceties on this woman. She is a charlatan.
Dr. Carter and I have differing opinions on the value of alternative medicine.
Sam Farrow, you're treating him here.
I offered him a healing space, somewhere to mend.
The boy has a brain tumour.
Would you rather see him back on the street?
Meningioma, inoperable. You're out of your depth.
His recovery has confounded medical opinion.
And the last thing he needs is a homeopathic remedy.
If you'll excuse me, this negativity is rather draining.
Heston, what have you been saying?
Don't take that tone, Judas.
Elaine asked me to come. I thought it would be interesting.
In case you have forgotten, that woman set me up.
Well, I didn't know she worked here.
I thought she was quite nice.
I hope you haven't been talking to the press.
Someone had to make a stand. The conference is a sham. Travesty. The place should be closed down.
You never learn, do you, Heston? Heston!
The woman must have been desperate. Stealing a child?
Mentally unstable.
Barking mad. No offence. I mean, if Zara hadn't tracked that woman down, she would have brought Izzy up as her own. I mean, it just makes you realise how precious your own kids are. Granted, me and Zara, we've had our disagreements, but Daniel, he was a big time.
I mean, he turns up unannounced and then starts reeling off contentious quotes to any journalist who'll listen.
He's concerned about a patient.
Well, I just wish Heston would keep his concerns to himself. Hi, there you are.
Here I am.
We've all been so worried.
Well, it turned out all right in the end.
All down to you from what we're here.
We want the whole story.
Oh, come on, he must be gagging to tell it.
Right, staff drinks after surgery?
I don't know.
Oh, come on, you saved Izzy. You've got to celebrate.
It's a toast to a safe return.
How's Daniel?
You're in.
Yes.
Mrs. Williams, osteoporosis. You said you had the file.
I did? I have. It's in my room.
Right, I'm going to phone Daniel.
I remembered the place.
The dream?
The reservoir. She was swimming. She loved to swim.
Your consultant has consented to a trial of antioxidants.
I need to go there.
I want you to take this tincture.
She's peddling a useless placebo.
A dilution. A remedy with proven healing properties.
She's filling your head with nonsense, Sam.
This is a curative sanctuary. Petulant outbursts will not be tolerated.
An outbreak of common sense. Heaven forbid I should expose this Pollyanna infirmary for what it really is.
Perhaps I should give you a tour.
I've seen quite enough already.
You wouldn't want to challenge your bigoted preconceptions.
I'm not a bigot.
So what are you afraid of, Dr. Carter?
Thanks.
You needed saving.
If I knew they were going to make such a fuss, I'd have left Izzy where she was.
They're just proud of you.
So much for my holiday.
Daniel came round at the weekend.
So you know he's back with Lisa. She's welcomed him.
Maybe you shouldn't have come in.
Sit at home, mulling it over.
Well, let me take some of your patience at least.
He's not going to break me. Not Daniel Granger. Not anyone. I do have a pile of work to catch up on.
Hay fever is one thing, but a tincture for a tumour is just reckless malpractice.
A tried and trusted remedy, part of our complementary cancer cure programme.
A cancer cure? I mean, that is outrageous and dangerously misleading.
Prescribed to work alongside conventional cancer treatments.
Oh, well, you persuaded him to give up the
I merely
radiotherapy.
advised him of the alternatives.
And the anti-epileptics?
The medication was suppressing his symptoms.
Oh, don't be
You
ridiculous.
seem to resent the fact that Sam is showing signs of progress.
That is just absurd.
You're piqued because your staid, outdated approach to medicine has failed. Stress and mood disorder clinic. You should spend some time in there.
Sam's tumour has resulted in distinct personality changes.
Mood swings, reckless behaviour.
He thinks his recovery is some sort of miracle.
His dreams are a reflection of his anxiety. His mother died when he was 4. He blocked it out. Painful memories. Let me show you the pharmacy. We also have plans for a children's clinic.
Better. Don't you listen!
Environmental and nutritional medicine. Your homeopathic empire is expanding apace.
Sam needs peace and quiet, somewhere to convalesce, a healing diet.
Flax oil and cottage cheese.
My patients are here because they choose to be. No one locks them in.
Your patients are misguided. I see them every week in my surgery. Delayed treatment for serious illness, malaria symptoms after homeopathic pills that don't work.
Holistic medicine has been proven to work.
Teenage suicide. Persuaded that antidepressants won't do him any good.
You can leave by way of the therapy garden. Art installation donated by enlightened benefactors.
Straight out of the local garden centre.
You obstinately refuse to see any good in the place.
Look, you want to help Sam, I can see that. But you're completely unqualified to care for him.
I don't believe in miracle cures any more than you do. Sam is getting better, isn't that what matters? He's gone.
But don't blame me for your so-called hospital's failings.
You followed him here with the sole intention of persuading him to leave.
He's irrational. You indulged him. That's my car.
Well, it's a good job we've got mine, then.
He stole my car.
Get in. I know where he's going.
Doesn't want to talk about it. I told you, don't get involved.
I could kill Daniel. Okay, so Zara's not my favourite person, but being dumped after she saved his kid.
Like, he wants to be a proper dad, okay? This kidnapping thing has finally made him realise that.
I can't believe that you're defending him.
I'm not defending you, I'm just saying it's none of our business.
I'm just calling to see how you both are.
Yeah, we're fine. We're fine, you know, tired.
Zara looks exhausted.
She came in.
So, how's Izzy?
Yeah, she's a little traumatized. Yeah, Julia, I could do some time off.
Oh, yeah, of course, yeah, absolutely, no problem. You take as long as you need.
Okay. I think I can hear Izzy crying upstairs.
Oh, right. Well, listen, give her a big kiss from me and we'll talk things over later on, you know, when things have settled down a bit.
I will do. Thank you, Julia.
Okay, bye.
She's awake.
Sam's dream, he talked about taking the water as some kind of baptism.
This must be where his mother died. Sam!
Sam?
Sam!
Washed away the confusion.
Time to go.
drowned. I watched her from the shore, but couldn't save her.
It wasn't your fault, Sam.
They told me she killed herself. I told them they were liars.
Your mother didn't make you better.
She was so beautiful. The water remembers her.
You had another seizure. You could have drowned yourself.
The demons have gone. I'm better.
We need to get you checked out with some pills. I'm fine. Look after him. I'll go with the ambulance.
You're soaking wet.
He's my patient.
Then check on him later. Sam believes in me and my way of healing.
Water has no memory, whatever the pair of you may think.
If his mind is positive, his brain will mend.
Oh, that's just nonsense.
If you convince him I'm a fraud, you'll ruin everything.
Expose his guru for what she really is.
He'll lose faith and his health will suffer.
Oh, so I'm jeopardizing his recovery.
Is that a chance you're willing to take?
He needs medication. Proper medication.
I'll talk to him, see what I can do. Business with the article. I shouldn't have set you up, I'm sorry.
So am I. You're still a deluded woman. Gloriously deluded.
Oh, I am thirsty.
Hey, I want a word with you.
Not now, Julia.
Icon drinks, well done, Zara.
Yeah, Karen, I am well aware of the social itinerary. As you can see, I'm rather wet. I'm going to change in my office and follow you down there.
I'll get a drink in then.
That'll be a first.
Right, can we go then, please, before I go off the idea?
Yeah, I'll tell Zara to get moving.
Sorry.
Don't ask.
Quite a performance this afternoon.
I will order champagne and apologise profusely.
I like a man with convictions.
Oh, my convictions only get me into trouble. I compromised in the interest of a patient.
Perhaps your attraction to Dr. Diana clouded your judgment.
Oh, don't be preposterous.
If I'm going to commit to this practice, there'll be things we won't agree on.
Does that mean you've come to a decision?
Dedicated team? I'd like to be part of it, if you'll have me.
Of course we'll have you.
Good. Oh, I thought we could institute a meditation clinic.
Hey, they're waiting for you.
I know.
You could slip away and I'll tell them that you've already gone.
Why are you being so nice to me?
I was over at Jimmy's and Daniel came round. I thought that you might want to talk about it.
To you? You are the last person I would ever want to confide in. So why don't you take your cloying concern and save it for someone who can stomach it?
Keep smiling.
Heard you got into an argument with some guy's fist.
Two guys, actually.
Really? Winnie the Pooh and Tinky Winky?
Me, 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 mo, 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 ma, 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 mo, 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 mo.
And cut.
Phone for you. Yes, well, obviously. Who is it? Andrew, blah, blah, blah.
With stories of emotional journeys and